Raw Advantage presents Kendall Bites, a day in the life of Raw Vegan Christian.
A little bit of Kendall Bite action for you. Here I am at the Saskatoon Farmers Market. It's a beautiful Saturday. Not a lot going on here yet, but there is some of the most delicious tomatoes that I've had this year so far. A little bit of day in life section for you. Oh, beautiful tomato plants. I got 8 at home already, maybe 9 at home already. I don't think I need more yet. Tomato plants. There's one of my tomato people. I go to every single tomato vendor and I ask them for all of their sauce tomatoes because then you get them for about half price. It's just the softer tomatoes. Local tomatoes are $4.99 a pound, $3.99 a pound. I'll look for any deal I can because I usually eat 2 to 3, 4 pounds at a time.
Oh, sauce tomatoes, yeah.
Had to get some beautiful little cherry tomatoes. These are from Floating Gardens. $1.50 a pound sauce tomatoes. They just weren't that good. So I'm going to my last place, Good Life. 3 different varieties of heirlooms here. Some mystery heirlooms, some brandy wine, and some Julia Child. Oh, what a good haul. Farmer's Market, yay, with Mom, yay! Whee! Breakfast tomato. Not bad, but it's a good thing I didn't buy out the beef steaks. No, they're a good price. Some of the ones I'm getting from hot houses are better. These heirlooms. These heirlooms. I've had my little tomato breakfast. Here's the remainder of the tomato stack. Got a little bit of a melon box. Nanner's hanging out. And here's my little grow center. Got Hawali's and Kadrari date. Vegetables. This is a noni tree. My little noni, my little noni, my little noni tree. Mango tree, I love you. Nectarine Central. My computer had a meltdown. Almost caused me to have a meltdown. Shh! Copying everything off of here slowly. It says it's going to take 4 days. Partially why I'm making this day in the life video, actually. I was editing other videos. I got like 50 gigs worth of video footage that I have to edit through.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Might be time for a new computer, but we're going to empty it out and reboot, restart it first. Luckily I have my parents' computer to use. Allie just woke up. Allie just woke up. We're going to watch a movie. Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. Keenan's playing game. You on your throne over there? Yeah. This movie Allie thinks it's crazy. It's a crazy movie, Allie! Crazy. I'm on my parents' computer because my computer is messed up, and usually I'm on the computer 3 to 6 hours a day doing either emails and stuff like that, a whole bunch of different things. It's the weekend, so I'm not doing any consults. Usually I do like 1 or 2 consults every weekday, and they can be from an hour to 3 hours each. I'm trying to cut that down to an hour and a half. It's got an email, so I can't really show you that, but it's a consult email, so I still do those. I'm doing the raw challenge here. Got the raw food recipe, low-fat raw food recipes for the unchallenge here. It's a part of the website. Images back. This is for the new website. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to do a ton of computer work today, just finishing off the meal plan. I'm also working on Super Sweet Treats. That's for this new website launch, so when the new website launches, that Super Sweet Treats recipe book will be out too. This is usually what happens when I get on the computer. I get stuck for a little while. It's been about 2 hours now. I'm getting ready now to get some exercise in, have some lunch. Spent a little bit more time on the computer than I thought, so I'm going to make a little bit of a shorter exercise before my lunch, get a bit more work done, and then go skateboarding. Hey, hey! We've been running a lot, hey, Allie? Yeah. And jumping on the tramp a lot. Woo! Let's get a little sweat up. Whoa, back walk! 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare back walk. What are you doing?
Climbing a tree?
Yeah. Climbing a tree is the best. Super awesome tree. I like to climb back here. I like to take the tree branches and do chin-ups either way.
So tough.
And sometimes climbing up with my arms. Kind of like
Monkey.
Oh, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone.
Slide.
A little bit of back and forth. Monkeying around. Gets you worked out real quick. You're the king of the castle. Got a couple really good chin-up branches here that I like to use. This one's pretty perfect. Things that ab workouts. Over there by my compost. Here's my super dupe garden. Some Cherokee purples, some tumblers, a whole bunch of Asian vegetables in the pot, green onions, heirlooms, early girls, beefsteaks, romas, basil, cilantro, oregano, fennel. Ah! The queen of the castle on the little playground. Ah! I like to do some ab exercises with the swing set. Push up position, stick my knees in like that. This is even nice by itself. Bring your knees in alternately, or you bring them both at once. You want to challenge yourself and try and stay up here like this, stay tight. Prepares you for a few yoga postures and gymnastics postures. Really crazy ab workout, back workout, shoulder workout, multiple muscle groups. Woo! It burns you quick. Woo! Getting a nice sweat, even 5 minutes sweating before you eat, good deal. Ready for lunch, it's already 1 o'clock. One more exercise. Pull-ups. A few sets of both of those and you're freaking done. Done, ready for dinner. What's that?
Watermelon hat.
Dang, for Charlize, where's Charlize? So every time I come down here into my domain, I have this nice little ledge here. I like to reach up and do 5 quick chins and hold myself up and tap it 5 times. Doing that 2, 3, 4 times a day. Woo! Right here, got my beautiful bananas all lined up. I'm gonna grab 2 bunches. Usually what I'm doing for lunch these days, like 21 bananas. They're small, medium, 1,800 calories, maybe 19. That's lunch. Blended bananas, that's it. Mini trampoline, and wait. Emergency water. Day on, 1 day off for these guys. I actually did 3 days on, so I'm taking a day off. I just did 1 set of curls. Banana time, banana time, banana time. What are you doing, Allie?
Hanging.
This is what 21 bananas looks like in my Vitamix jar. This is what an overflowing compost bin looks like. A little bit of water from my beautiful reverse osmosis water tap. That's all we need. Stacks of dates, figs, raisins. Give her a whir! I've done this before. And that's it. 2-liter lunch, 21 bananas. Understanding I've been on the raw diet for 8 years. I generally eat 2 meals a day these days, and my digestion has increased both in size allowance and digestive strength to be able to do this. You probably aren't doing this in the first week or 2. But 2 liters to me is a medium-sized meal. It's not bad. Skateboard time! Ow! Shredding the park. You're gonna land it. Alright. It's gonna be a wussy.
Alright. Hey Ricky Jr., is Chris gonna land this?
Not landing.
Are you calling me a sissy? Say I can't do this?
You're a sissy.
Oh, I'll show you. Raw power!
Ninny pants!
Over it. Not the best day of skating. Had fun, but tried to film something. Nope. Stopped at a little playground, had a little bit of a play session at a second skate park for a quick jaunt. I didn't have a filmer. Maybe I need a filmer. You know, sometimes you just need those moments to yourself. You know, I just had to have a little bit of Chris playground time. A bit of Chris playground time. A little bit of Chris skate park time. Back here now, crazy freezer in the depths. 2 durians. I have my first freaking fruit luck of the summer in Saskatoon tomorrow. Taking out my durians so that they thaw overnight. I love you! Frozen salad! I'm making dinner. I had a couple hours of exercise. I actually left the house around like 2:30. It's 6 now. You know, this is dragging on. It's getting long. Let me know if you like these long videos. Comment below. Let me know if you'd rather them be shorter. If you like these day in the life. If you'd rather just have some quick recipes, quick shots. You know, this is a drawn out Kendall day. I got dinner plans here, and it's interesting. You know, I've been a raw foodist for 8 years. And I'm going to make 2 dishes that I've never made either before. So that's kind of fun. I'm going to share these 2 recipes. One of my absolute favorite things in the entire world, it's Christmas in June. I love these things. They are my favorite of all melons. Santa Claus melons, it's like the sweetest, most candy-like melon. They're the most caloric-dense melon you can get. This sucker here is more like 1.5 regular melon. And I got 10 oranges. For the first course, juice 6 to 7 oranges and then blend that with this. It's gonna be my ho-ho-sicle. I'm gonna get a ho-ho-sicle in here. It's like a ho-ho-sicle. It's like the orange creamsicle but with a ho-ho in it. Ho-ho-sicle. For the second course, because I'm not going to show you me making it the whole time. Sorry, maybe when I have a filmer I'll show everything. Filmer and an editor. One day I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it out there. Filmer and editor. I'm going to juice these oranges, blend them with the tops of these tomatoes, some of these sun-dried tomatoes. I'm also going to pulse in a whole bunch of this arugula, so it's kind of like a chunky orange tomato, sun-dried tomato, arugula pesto, and some basil. So that'll be like a sauce on top of noodled cucumbers, 2 of them. I'm gonna cut this 1 head of organic romaine really fine, so it's like noodles as well. I'm sure it's gonna be ridiculous. Maybe I'll show you a few steps. Ho ho melon! It's really hard to film while I'm making the food. I like to test all my produce. It's just, if it's awesome, I don't even make the recipe. If it's good, you know, or decent, then I make the recipe. Mother Nature's absolutely the best chef, and you can't improve upon her when it's perfect, you know. And everything I have here is pretty darn good. Like this melon's pretty darn good. These oranges, they're actually pretty phenomenal. These little guys, they're perfect, and I'm not even gonna cut them up. The big tomatoes for heirlooms, they're just okay. The rest is good. So just want to give you that quick interlude. Scoop that in there. Juice though. If you haven't caught one of my older videos, melons and food combining, a simple raw recipe, you can click it right here. I just wanted to get that out there. Here we go. I like to make my first course, eat it all up, and then make my second course. You know, that way I give myself a little bit of time to digest. With something so light like this, melon and orange juice, you know, it's gonna digest pretty quick. I could have the courses pretty much back to back, but this way I get to just chill, have that. Here we go. Blending in intervals, so you don't get that cyclone action, less oxidization. Not a crazy big deal, but it helps. Let's see how this is. Ho-ho-sicle! Ho-ho-sicle! How do I love you? Ho-ho-sicle! Ho-ho-sicle! Ho-ho. Sickle. Ho-ho-sicle's a ho-ho hit. It's a hit sickle. This is really, really good. I would recommend it. When the ho-ho melon, when the Santa Claus melon is primo, don't even mix anything with it. Just sit there with a spoon and eat the crap out of it. You know, Harley Durian Rider. I put you on the spot, brother. You know, I remember last year at Woodstock, we were going to get some food, some lunch after some working out, and you're like, what are you gonna get? And I'm like, melon. You're like, melon ain't enough calories. You ain't met the ho-ho. You haven't met the Santa Claus melon. He gave it a try and became a melon believer. I made a melon believer out of Durian Rider. Yeah, name dropping. Hope you see this, brother. I'll see you soon. Ho-ho-sicle. I'm gonna chill, have this, and then make the second course. Whoops. All done and good to go for the second course. I'm gonna make noodles. Finely chopped lettuce, noodles, and all the cucumber centers. Sometimes with noodle dishes, it's helpful to use the kitchen shears. The noodle's a little shorter, so easier to manage, easier to mix up.
Stir, 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 stir.
Blah, 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 blah. So now I'm going to take the top third of these tomatoes and put them in the blender to blend up for the sauce, and the bottom 2/3 I'm going to chop up and put on tops. I need help. Going in the blender. Bit of a splurge for me. Some of these heirloom tomatoes are a little expensive, but it's fun to splurge. It's good. I deserve it, you know? When you can, you do it. When you can't, Banana Island. Simple Simon. Ooh. So it's coming along. Got most of it on there, saving some of this heirloom tomato chunks. Top, you'll see. Gonna juice the oranges and finish off the sauce. I have the orange juice and tomatoes in here. I'm gonna add, little guys, this is just the end of the romaine lettuce. I like to use ends, but this is all the stuff's gonna blend up totally smooth. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna bring the sun-dried tomatoes, and we're gonna make a nice thick sauce. It's like a beautiful orange tomato smoothie so far. So I'm gonna add a bunch of sun-dried tomatoes and thicken that up. I'm gonna use about half this bag. Or the whole bag. So full right to the brim with arugula and basil. It's gonna be a little bit spicy. Arugula's a little spicy. Nice and chunky like a salsa, pesto. And that's it. Woo! It's good. It's damn good. Wow. And mix it in. Oh. There you have it. Some beautiful, super scrumptious, tasty orange heirloom arugula cube pasta. First time ever. Delicious. I'm gonna call it a night here. Gotta get up at 4:30 to drop off my parents at the airport. I'm just gonna eat this, do about 2 hours of work, and then probably chill out, maybe go to bed within the next 3.5 hours. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this day.
I sure did.
Subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. This is too long, this is too short. Whatever you want to say, just say, you know? Love it. Peace, love, seasonal fruit. Much love. CK. Ooh.
Day in the life. They're all gangster, Chris Kendall.